but it's there. Wait for it to subside, but my mind won't apply. Waiting for the clear. Is it bad? Sometimes I like it when I lose control. There's something in it that's so beautiful. Listen, I can see the light dim, but I can also see the bones decay. I don't know what else there is to say. I'm doing my best not to run away. Sitting throwing rocks across the pavement, hoping it'll cave in and swallow me whole. Wondering how the world keeps on spinning, kinda scared of living when it unfolds. Hard to see the light when everything is silent, waiting for the clear. Thankful I'm alive, but terrified of dying. But hey, I'm still here. Is it bad? Sometimes I like it when I lose control. There's something in it that's so beautiful. Listen, I can see the light dim, but I can also see the bones decay. I don't know what else there is to say. I'm doing my best not to run away.
Using Kane with the comes in there.
Real love, now I see you.
Didn't stop it. He knew what was about to happen. Wait a moment. Wait a moment.
I see it now. I see it now.
Why are you not gonna let it do it to you, Brad?
What? 8th Street.
To show to you that I'm more good than I am bad.
Stop it. They have a family. Don't do it to them.
And I'll be somewhere that you need me, and I'll be holding my breath, waiting for you to show.
A 1v5.
And he's sniped by illusion.
Remedy gonna get gunned again. That was a great nade by Mayo.
Should never have gotten that 3-piece.
Yeah, somewhere the deep inside of you, I know you want me to. You're just afraid to say.
What is up, folks? I am so
fucking pumped for this game, dude. We've gotten so much stuff like actually locked down perfectly. So right now, I am accompanied by, of course, the lovely, lovely, lovely J-Fly, and I have the screen properly updated for everybody. J-Fly, how are you doing, my friend?
We've got a hype matchup tonight with the Eastern Outlaws and KT Royal, but it wouldn't be anything without the fish that breathes in space. Space fish with the artistry on this stream. You can't find that quality anywhere else.
Well, I gotta say, I don't breathe. I do have my helmet on, but I do appreciate the enthusiasm. So, J-Fly, we have such an awesome game. I'm so stoked. We have KT Royal, Eastern Outlaws, and for anybody who is not acquainted with our Patreon over at patreon.com/K7League, that's where you can go to get exclusive access to a patron-only podcast, which we've uploaded our second episode of so far. I heard
there was some drama on this last one.
There's a lot of drama. So at the very end, I start talking shit about Liu or Louis. I don't care. Yeah, no, it's
damn shots.
Yeah, no, shots fired at the captain for Eastern Outlaws. And I ask a very specific question about him to mixed results. I've heard a lot of good and a lot of bad feedback about that podcast so far. So if you are a patron, please shoot me a DM. Team, tell me what you think about this week or like the most recent podcast. I genuinely want to hear your feedback so we can adjust. Oh my fucking god!
Oh no, are you dead?
I kind of wished, but no, it's just almost a broken table. Okay, I was adjusting my chair, and it just clicked up. Yeah, no, Louis sent somebody to kill me. That is confirmed right there. My couch or my chair almost killed me. Louis, I see what you're doing. I see what you're doing. You can't fool me. But yeah,
inviting people to lobbies and still attacking spacefish, that's a resourceful son of a gun.
Dude, I'm telling you, he's like the mafia boss of K7 right now.
Oh.
He is going to execute people. It doesn't matter anymore. Yeah. So anyone who is not acquainted with Eastern Outlaws, and I've said acquainted like 10 times already, fuck you. He's a very light words spacefish controversial character within the K7 League's rankings.
Sound the alarms, controversy.
Deplatformed. Fuck. Okay. So, yeah, Liu, I don't know. Dude, there was a Liu and a Louis. I get them mixed up. They're the same person. So, huge controversy heads. They get in trouble a lot. They do things that they shouldn't do a lot. And we talk about it at the end of the stream or at the end of the podcast. And then after the recording, there were some other words discussed that I was told I could not share. So there's always things people
keep behind the scenes, bro.
Bro, behind the scenes is always the absolute best. That's when people get drunk and then they tell me fun stories.
I see.
I'm waiting for one episode of the podcast. Maybe on next year's St. Patrick's Day, I get 2 guests to join me and Carrie, and we all just get 3 sheets to the wind and tell stories. I think people would really like that.
Yeah, that sounds like a good time.
Oh,
sounds like a good time.
Speaking of a good time, you know what's an even better time? Whenever you drink Rogue Energy. RogueEnergy.com. If you don't know what Rogue Energy is, you must have been locked under a rock somewhere. It's where you go to get the energy you need to host a stream, to play a game. If you want to, do fortification with a panda. I mean, I can't judge anymore. And the way that you use Rogue Energy involving K7, you use that little promo code right there, as you can see me typing out. Code K7 Esports, apply it, and that gets 10% off your entire order. And if you're like... the entire order. So if you're like Ryoshi and you spend like $300 a month on Rogue, yeah, I'm calling you out, Ryoshi. We love you. You're the GOAT. You can get 10% off that entire order. That's $30 unless I'm really bad at math somehow.
Hey, it seems right for me. I mean, and it doesn't matter if you're an Eastern Outlaw or if you're a KT Royal, or royalty for the function of the sentence. Everybody drinks Rogue Energy. It's the goated drink company for our league.
I mean, I'm not going to say that if you don't drink Rogue, you're a bitch, but I mean, Let's be honest here. I mean, Rogue Energy is kind of where it's at. If you're missing out, you're kind of a bitch.
I mean, you haven't tried it. How would you know? You have to try it now.
So, I don't know if this is an actual thing that they do anymore. I couldn't find it when I was trying to show my friend Rogue. Because I plug Rogue outside of the league constantly. So, I have what I think is called the Retro Starter Kit. And it's an absolutely gorgeous bottle. I know people see it in my logo all the time. I don't have a image to show on screen. But it's a black bottle with neon pink and blue writing for Rogue and Energy. And then the top is like a baby blue and baby pink is the cap on it. It's so cool. I love it.
Interesting. That sounds really good, actually.
So the flavor I really messed with, strawberry kiwi, grape popsicle. Honestly, I like really all the flavors. The only one I wasn't a fan of was watermelon. I didn't think watermelon was too good. It kind of tasted watered down. That might have been my fault because, you add water to it. So
didn't add enough melons, man.
I don't know. So, anyways, J-Fly, what is your prediction for tonight?
Well, as I say the prediction, I do want to see some in chat, see what the chat's feeling. Honestly, I've seen Eastern Outlaws before. I'm looking for the young guns, the KT Royal, to take it. I want to see them starting off hot.
Oof, KT. I mean, I don't want EO to win because I want Louis to win. To be fair, so I'm gonna have to go with KT Royal, and I want to see an absolute stomping of 3-0. But if I'm gonna give a realistic expectation, what's gonna happen tonight? Eastern Outlaws 3-1.
Oh, okay.
I hate it. That burns my throat coming up. Just like people who say that Fade grips aren't the best grips that they've ever put onto their controller. Yeah, that's right. We moved it to a sponsor plug.
Let's go. I was going to say flaming like the back of the Eastern Outlaws logo, but Fade grips works there too, baby.
I got to throw this out there. Two things. I'll do my little plug first. Fade grips, they... let's see. They do a list of things, honestly. They make a skin for your controller, like a little cover to put around it, made of rubber. Ooh. Really helps out with your grip. They've got...
Not like the sticker stuff?
Yeah. They've got thumbstick additives that can adjust the height of it and the grip of it. I think that's really cool. I use an Elite controller, so I don't need that, but I know a lot of people who do need that, and they've really enjoyed their Fade grips. So, I've actually not tried Fade grips. I've heard a lot of good responses about them. So, if you don't know about it, it's kind of cheap on the, pay scale. It's you can get a set for $2-3 for just thumbsticks. Dang. Yeah, you can get that stuff really cheap compared to other top name brands.
Other top brands.
Yeah, so I think you can get... Somebody's going to correct me in the chat. I think it's 15% off your order when you use code K7 Esports. Or it might be K7 League now. I don't know. But... yeah, no, head over to Fade Grips. Check their stuff out. I've actually really been interested in some of their product before, and I still might end up getting something.
Speaking of Louis, back in your podcast, the chat predicted a 3-1 for KT with the hopeful Louis Rage Quit.
God, I hope, dude. That would be so good. So, did I ever tell you what I thought Eastern Outlaws logo was?
What did you think it was?
Okay, this is a real sidebar that I talked about constantly in the K7 chat area because no one would forward me their logo. So, the logo for me was cut off just above the bandana. So, just kind of put your finger over that.
Okay,
I thought that it was a flaming fish sticking its tongue out. Does that look right to you? Because his face and where his eye is, I guess, I thought that was teeth.
Oh.
Could you see that? Or am I just psychotic? Because his hat...
It may help that you're a space fish, so you see fish often.
Yeah.
But I do see some semblance there.
So, the curve of his hat is like the mouth and the lips of the fish. And then the over top part of the hat, where the head is actually inside of, that black spot is the eye of the fish.
That's a horrifying fish, I'm going to be honest.
Oh, yeah, it's a horrifying fish. It reminds me of my mother.
Oh, no.
My mother was a not-so-lovely fish. She beat me. Ever since I was a little guppy. She goes, your 87 brothers would have never treated me this way.
Oh, no.
She goes, you're just an alcoholic. I was like, Mom, I'm 2.
Mom, I'm too. Don't put my image onto you.
Oh man, nonetheless. All right, chat. Everybody's wanting. I've not actually seen anybody respond with EO wanting to win. Everybody hates Louis. Did you ever see the show? Everybody Hates Chris.
I haven't seen like the whole thing, but I have seen episodes. Yeah.
I haven't seen the whole thing either. I think it's a really good show. We need to start one for the K7 League. Just a mini series called Everybody Hates Louis.
Oh no, we're gonna put him on that, dude. Hey, we clear the name of him if he wins this match tonight. Okay?
No,
we clear the name. No,
I wish. I very much wish. No.
Oh man.
You know, maybe one day, maybe he'll earn his ranks back. But yeah, Spacefish giving the spicy take, just like the spicy logo for Eastern Outlaws, Flaming Fish.
Dude, we got a lot of good logos for our teams. All of them just look so clean.
All right, you know what we could do? I don't know if I have access to all of them right off the get-go. We're going to rank them now while we wait for invites to lobbies.
Okay. We got some time to fill. Let's do it, baby.
All right. Who do you think is the best logo? Just straight off the top of your head, and then I'll pull up some and we can adjust from there.
Escaping Reality is my favorite, personally.
Well, the problem is, Escaping Reality is no longer participating within the K7 League.
That was just a setup so my list can be fresh for this season.
I'm
gonna go with
fun fact. We're not gonna talk about this for too much longer, but yeah, they're not here no more. So I heard you say KT Royal, huh? You really like KT Royal?
Clean, but Band of Misfits, my friend.
Dude, Band of Misfits. So I talked about this, I think, in the podcast. I think I've talked about it on stream. I'm gonna do it again because fuck you, Titan. Well, I don't even know what he goes by now. He's got 13 different names in 13 different places.
Man of many aliases.
Dude, yeah, he's a secret agent. That's what it is. So, I hate the Band of Misfits. I'm disclosure agreement. I am very close with them in their organization. In fact, I'm amongst their ranks and I help them out on a business level. So, that's I had to clear the air of that. That way, people aren't just like, hey, did you hear about Spacefish being corrupt? He's actually partnered with. No, fuck you.
That's why I chose the Band of Misfits logo as the number one, not you. Okay,
yeah,
step off, my man. Spacefish. Okay.
So, Band of Misfits, they are knockoff CDL. I will explain it this way: their logo looks like a ripoff of the Huntsman logo. Their name is Band of Misfits. Do you know who Misfits Esports is?
No, you guys didn't copy Misfits Esports.
Misfits Esports is the team who owns the Mutineers. So yeah, they are, and I will continue to believe that they are the knockoff CDL, but honestly, they give really good competition to watch.
Well, they're the knockoff CDL by being the top dog of the pack. Weren't they our Season 1 champions?
They were Season 1 champions. They're about to go into the finals for preseason of Season 2. Yeah,
Put some respect on the Misfits.
They've earned their title as knockoff CDL. They're the Walmart brand of CDL.
And who doesn't like a great value salsa, okay?
All right, clip of the night. Great value salsa.
Oh, man. Starting off hot.
Hot takes. All right. Worst logo in the entire league. There's 16 teams, so I've got to honestly remember everybody's logo. I
need to look this up.
I think Sting has a really awesome logo. I like their B. It's really classic.
Oh, I thought you were going to say theirs is the worst. I was like, dude, I really love Sting's logo.
I like their logo, honestly. Hold on, let me go to the K7 Twitter because for some reason they gave me access to that.
I got it. I figured out which one's mine.
Okay, which one's yours?
Calamity Esports. And that's... okay, actually... Rated Gaming is just an R, so we gotta shit talk them. But Calamity's just 2 letters, so I'm gonna go with them.
Yeah, Rated's worse because it's just 1 letter.
It's true.
Let's see. A quick miniature list. Calamity, they're okay because it's like interesting, right? It's the letters in the background and then their name in front of it. So that's acceptable.
Have some fades in the colors, kind of cleaning it up that way. It's not just a solid.
Yeah, I mean, it's nice for what it is. You follow that up with rated. That is the letter R. Yeah, that's real unique, guys. Then again, KT Royal is kind of the exact same way. But I'm going to put rated at the bottom. Malicious is lower rank. They're definitely down there. Oh, interesting. So this is just a quick... Hey, this is now access... hi, welcome to the K7 podcast called K7 Lockdown, where we give you the insider information of the K7 League. If you go over to twitter.com and look up at Sting Attack, their logo is missing, as well as their banner is missing.
What? Oh, what?
Oh, my.
I'm confuzzled.
What is this? Oh, we've got different drum. Also, Swift Uprising. No, as a team. 2, not a great logo. Interesting. Not good, but interesting.
Interesting.
Relentless. Let's look at their logo. I kind of dig it. I'll put this in the top
Relentless
4.
has a good style to it.
I'll put a top 4 there. Monolithic.
Ooh, that's one I haven't seen before. I haven't seen Monolithic.
It's kind of interesting. It's the same style as Malicious. I'm going to put Monolithic above Malicious.
Dude,
Plague
honestly,
Nation's
man,
top 3. It's really neat.
The more I look at these, like, Band of Misfits was my initial jump off, but now that I heard the backstory of the copycat, Sting Attack is just looking so good.
But they have no logo now, so I'm ruling them out. They do not have a logo right now.
Storyline, we have breaking news. Their banners are black, so it could be time
I want to know what their story is right now. I'd love to get a hold of them. G5 trash, not just as a team. Logo-wise. I
kind of agree there. It feels really cluttered, but that's just my graphic designer. So,
let's call it under Malicious. Insurgents, kind of
I call it
okay.
MW2 night vision goggles turned into a logo.
Yes, I will entirely agree with you. The color fading's nice, but get something that looks more interesting to fade the color on.
True. How do you feel? So we already went over Nemesis, right?
Did we go over Nemesis? I don't think we did.
Oh man, I mean, we've got so many like hooded figures with Chaos, RGN, and Nemesis, but they're all so different.
Yeah, no, Nemesis looks like it was done in like early 2000s for a stop motion animation, which I can kind of appreciate as a classic enjoyer.
It's an art style.
Yes, I will not say that it is better than Malicious. I will say it is just under Malicious.
Yeah. I haven't seen Malicious. Actually, I need to look theirs up. But Chaos Gaming's looks really clean.
Chaos. I gotta find it because I'm just looking through our Twitter follows. So if we follow,
I'm just on the left side of the bracket for the K7 Twitter account. Just going over.
That would make a lot more sense to do. Too bad I'm not doing that now. All right, well I'll go ahead and do that. Profile. Well, I'm not doing this good at all. Hey, anyways, we have a website, if you didn't know about this, where it tells you all the teams and you can see their logos. K7league.com. Wow, I wish I thought about that.
Wait, we didn't have that in chat by now?
No one said, hey, you realize you have a website, right? Okay, this makes this a whole lot easier because it reminds me of each team's logo. Okay, so we're going to write these down. Who the hell is this at the bottom of our work? I mean, I kind of like it. Valiant Gaming's on this list. Don't know who you are. I dig the logo, though. It's actually just 2 letters.
Right next to R?
What?
Wait, where are you looking at?
K7league.com. Season 2 rosters.
Cool. Season 2 roster. Let's go.
So I will say this. It's just 2 letters, but they make it look kind of nice. I can respect it. Sting Attack. Since their logo's on here, I'm counting it as legal. Very nice. I will say, though, it is above Valiant. So
I'm going to be honest. Sorry, I just got a glimpse of Monolithic. Dude, that logo's tight.
It's kind of.
I actually really like the purple.
I'm going to write this down, and we're going to have an official. Let's get the animation queued up. K7 top logo designs. All right, Ryoshi, I need that done by next week. Thank you.
Oh, we forgot to mention Arctic Studios too. They have a really good logo as well. I really like their Yeti.
I prefer their old one. I really
didn't see
do.
their old one.
Their old one was nice. I think it was just an A, but it was designed really nice, like Allier's logo.
Oh, cool.
All right, you know what we could do to make this easier on me? Give each logo a rating from 1 to 10, and then we will put our scores together to have an official final top number.
Okay, you cover that. Just name out the teams. I'll give you my initial
Valiant Gaming.
reaction.
I'm gonna give it an 8.
Valiant, it's 7 for me. Yeah, for
7?
sure. They're really good.
Okay, so we're gonna give them a 15. All right, Sting Attack. I'm gonna call that an 8. That's a really good one.
That's a 9.5 for me, bro.
Okay, so you got to choose 9 or 10. 8
9
plus 9. All right, so it's currently in the lead with 17. Gonna scroll on up here. RGN. I'm gonna give that a 7.
I like 7 too. I'll stick with 7.
All right. Next.
I mean, I'm just not a big fan of reds personally.
Relentless. I'm gonna give that. I'm gonna give it a 9. I do like that a lot. Its colors are unique. I don't know what about it is, but I really like it.
For me, it's a solid 8, dude. I really like the look of that
8.
logo too. It's a clean design.
Oh, interesting. Okay. So we'll come back to that later. Rated.
Is there a
4?
Can you say 0 or is it 1? I'm gonna go with 1.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm not a big fan of the solo letter.
Okay.
With one
well,
color.
see, but Valve they made theirs look really good. I need to throw that out there. Plague Nation.
It's true. Plague Nation. I actually haven't seen that one.
Interesting. It's really good. I'm gonna give it also an 8. I've given a lot of 8s, but that's because I kind of feel very middle of the line on a lot of these.
Oh, that one? That one's my 10.
That's a 10 for you? Okay.
I love that logo. Low key.
Okay, that's fine. All right, moving on to the next one. We have Nemesis.
It's a great art style, but I'm gonna hit it with a 6.
I was just thinking a 6. It's not the best. It's okay. It doesn't scream, esports team. It screams a really cool comic book cover.
Or like if it was dancing while your desktop was loading up, like
that would be cool.
It's like a loading bar. It's just that.
Monolithic.
I do like it stabbing the letters though.
Yes, Monolithic's I'm giving a 9. I like it.
I think that's my other 10. Monolithic's just so good.
All right. Malicious. I'm gonna give that a 5.
Really? I'm gonna go 7. I like malicious. I like malicious, but it does seem a little cluttered in some areas from my perspective.
All right. Next is KT Royal.
Honestly, like I love the things they do with the shading. Why it is a 2-letter logo. I do think they took a lot of creativity into it, so I'm actually give it an 8. I like it.
I'm gonna give it an 8. So that comes out to a grand total of 16. If we can get this animated, like I know I'm gonna sound really stupid for this, but Good Mythical Morning, I think that'd be awesome if we could just have it that style. Next, Chaos Gaming.
Ooh, that's
I'm gonna give that a 10
for me, dude.
I gotta give it a 10. It's nice.
That purple stinger, like, oh.
I just love. I really love the color purple, and I think it looks cool. It reminds me of Sub-Zero, and I know I talked shit about that before, but I mean, it still looks cool.
For sure. I'm gonna be honest, I am biased towards purple logos. That is facts.
Me too, for sure. Genesis 5, I'm giving a 4.
I was gonna say I'm not gonna get him the 5. I'm gonna go with a 3.
Okay. We're gonna have to go back over a couple of these and say if it's better or worse than a different logo. So EO.
EO, I'm gonna go with a 7. Like, it's a quality logo, but I'm not a cowboy man personally. I think
they made it look very creative. I kind of wish it reminded me of the East more, but it does remind me of an outlaw, so it's done its job. So
Also a horrifying fish. From
yes,
the top.
or a horrifying fish. So what did you give it?
I gave it a. I think I already forgot, but like a 7, I believe.
7. I'm gonna give it an 8.
Okay. I mean, it's a really well done logo.
Yes. Calamity. 6.
5 for me. I think it's just a quality logo overall.
So what'd you say? 8?
5.
5.
For Calamity.
5. And I said I was gonna give it an 8. I think. Either way, I'm giving it
Cool.
8. So I do want to say this is random, but when they were still setting up all of their stuff at first, their regiment in Call of Duty was Clam, and I thought that was the greatest thing in existence. Clam esports.
Clam Esports.
Band of Misfits.
I'm going to have to take away 2 points for the lack of originality, but for execution, I'm going to give it an 8.
Ooh, that's fair. I will also give it an 8. I think that's a good solid number for that logo. And then we're going to finish off with Arctic. I don't like it as much as I did before, so I'm going to give it a 7.
Okay. I'm personally a big fan of the light blue, the Yeti, and the goggles. I'm a big fan. I do think you could do a little, like you could have been more interesting with the helmet, but like that's just if you really wanted to.
Right.
That's personal choice. I'm gonna go with an 8 as well.
8.
I do really like Arctic. Yeah.
Okay. So we will be tied as of right now for our top logo. Let me accept this invite from Cynical to get into the game. We should be actually ready to go here.
We
very
may be
soon.
starting up. Whoa!
We might be
stalled
starting
for
up before we can finish this off. Let's see what the comments say. I bet people are
I just need an
pissed.
invite. Whenever.
People
What are the comments saying, Spacefish?
People are wondering why the game hasn't started. Well, let's be honest. So, flat rate honesty to let everyone know. The game's not been ready. There's been a lot of technical difficulties. So, talking about logos was, I think, the absolute perfect way of doing this.
But it did get us to this point where we're going to be going map 1 to Azir Cave Hardpoint. That's going to be a hype start for this series.
Yeah, let's go ahead and actually look at all of the maps. We have Hardpoint on Azir Cave, Search and Destroy on St. Petrograd. I believe that's the name. Wow, if I'm wrong, people are going to be really, really
Wait,
angry.
map 2?
Yeah.
Is that Gunrunner? I may be wrong, though. I need to learn the maps.
No, you are probably right. I am probably wrong.
I mix up Arklov Peak and I mix them all the time.
Arklov! What the... I said Petrograd. Wow, I am... People are going to be mad at me.
But that's your favorite map, so, like, I get the bias.
I love... Yeah, that's fair. Dude, it's... Okay. Honest level. It's been so long since I've played or even thought about Call of Duty, because I've been having a lot of personal stuff to deal with. So,
Cool.
getting back into this, remembering map names is the one thing that's going to throw me off.
See, I've just been grinding out the war zone, and I don't see any of these maps on my Victory Royale screen, you know? I just got to win.
Wow. I think that's the most virgin statement I've ever heard from you, J Flight.
The Vic Roy, 2 Fortnite for you.
Oh, dude. I've been really getting into Fortnite lately with my girlfriend. It's been a wild experience.
Are you building hotels, or you just hide till the end?
I can't build at all. I'm so
So you
bad.
got into Fortnite at the peak of people building like Eiffel Towers in 30 seconds,
Yes.
and you just stay on the ground.
Yes.
That's how you know he is a codcaster to the soul. Plays Call of Duty even when he has building materials.
Yeah, no, it's
God
a
damn,
bad
that's
situation.
dedication.
Give me just 2 quick moments. In the meantime, you tell me more about tonight's maps.
Okay. Well, going into the map 3 and 4, Domination Hardpoint, we're going to be running the same map back to back, and I always forget this one. Is that Arklov Peak? I may be wrong, though. I always forget that name of that map. And then map 5, we're going to be having S&D Piccadilly, which is not something you usually see in this league. S&D Piccadilly, I'm not a big fan of Piccadilly, but it's a fun counter pick if you get to that game 5, especially if you have some strats thought up, you know?
All right, I returned. I'm going to let everybody know that we are ready over here in the podcasting booth.
We did it. We made it to game 1. I didn't think it'd happen. Space, can you go to Codcaster?
Never.
Then we should be good.
Never in a million years. I refuse to be I'm a player, and people need to start respecting me for that. So I'm actually
Dude,
a
actually, that's
registered
true.
free
If the
agent.
chat predicted the Louis rage quit, I'm joining in and I'm gunning kids. Okay.
I kind of want to see that rage quit. All right, so far we have to degree the winner, and then I'll get the actual final results later. Which do you think is better, Monolithic or Chaos? I'm gonna say Chaos.
I think by a slim bit, Chaos. I love the contrast from the left side with the black shadows, the right side with the white shadows. They did a really good job.
Yeah. So, hey, Chaos Gaming, congratulations. You have the best logo within the K7 League. Hooray!
Good for you.
Also, we had our lovely friend Heroism set up the Codcaster settings for us today. So thank you, Heroism, who is actually one of our patrons. Hero, the absolute GOAT. He owns the league and still gives us money. Hey, if any team's incorrect, DM him and leave me the fuck alone as we watch Eastern Outlaws, Louis, already charging off. Let's see if he ends up rage quitting. Now, keep in mind, everybody.
I wanted to start off with Louis as well.
Everybody keep in mind, GA rules are enforced within the K7 League, so we might end up getting a forfeit in tonight's match due to these rules.
But they do get a warning, and they have 30 to 40 seconds to switch off, and then the second warning results in an immediate map failure or map forfeit. As 3 kills come out for KT Royal, 4 now, they're starting off hot, getting the initial lead on the hard point. But Eastern Outlaws are going to retake the lead here.
We've got a great situation going on right now. We are streaming at 10 frames a second. It's great. It's skipping. It looks absolutely gorgeous as we just keep saying death after
all
death.
that time for a 10-frame stream. Feels bad, man. Has a triple kill from the Eastern Outlaws. That's what you like to see from Stretch Nuts and Frosty. Frosty ice cold with the double. Swozy going down. Calamity following up, killing King Beast with an X for the E. That's how you do it in Call of Duty. Zay dropping another as KT Royal are starting to pull away with this first hard point.
I can't stay on anyone long enough for them to, first of all, not crash the stream, and second of all, stay alive, as Eastern Outlaws currently has the lead in this matchup, 43-13. We just swapped over to point 2. No, my teams are correct. Eastern Outlaws, Louis, because
Oh, I got him backwards. I've been commentating backwards.
Yes! Yes! Let's get it!
We're starting out season 2.
We're not even into season 2 yet, and you're already doing it. Hey, you know, I did it so many times at the beginning of season 1. I need the highlight reel of number of times I've messed up.
Well, for now, I'm probably going to be mixing it up for a while. But Eastern Outlaws are not waiting for me to catch up. They are just taking control. 80-13. They've gotten almost the entirety of this hard point, if not all of it so far.
Yeah, so right now the score is 85-13. KT hasn't even touched this point. As you can hear my dog barking in the background. Hashtag professionals. Hashtag Fraser streamers. So
what a good pupper. As King Beast gets the double, he's kind of just holding this with the M4. Gets another kill with Swoozy. That's the triple for King Beast. Is he going to get out the window? Oh, he couldn't get out.
Rise, I
6
flopped
and 5
him,
on
he
the
dies.
day.
That is an absolute shame. Rybo, a growing name within the K7 League. He is actually really good. He's not showing it so far today. He is 3-2 with a 1 streak at the moment. But I believe he's going to step it up and prove why people know his name. He got one!
That was a great positioning from Rybo. He hasn't been hot so far, but this is such a bad position if you are right now the Royals.
Nope. Try it again.
Oh, sorry. I still got backwards.
Try it again.
Eastern Outlaws. Let's go.
See, Rise, I acknowledge Rybo. He starts stepping up. He's 5-2 now, currently on a 3 feed, and he knows exactly what he's doing. He popped his Deddy, actually. Is going to pop towards P2, takes one out, trading off with his partner, Zwazi. I cannot pronounce that. I never will.
Hey, it's all good, but you bring him up, and he starts to pop off. Looking for the blood.
Oh, and he does go down.
Frosty is going to gun him. Damn. That's unfortunate.
Oh, but Ryba, Zwazi actually getting the trade out again with him. That's some good teamwork right there. They're working together, moving as they need to as a whole unit to try and take this game back from Eastern Outlaws as the score is slowly going into favor of Eastern Outlaws, 114-70. But nobody's holding this point right now. It is a huge fight against one another, and it seems that Eastern Outlaws is going to be the one who takes it from Knights Templar.
Calamity clapping back with the double, but he's going to get eaten up by the nade on the side of KT Royalty. Oh.
Clam goes down. Clam. All right, 16 seconds remaining.
We gotta call him there. That's my favorite. Oh man, we got to. As Zanza's gonna get another one on Zay. Louis showing up with the double headshot onto King Beast. That's what you like to see from the Eastern Outlaws, as they still have solid control, doubling up the points right here. As we see who gets this new hardpoint control,
and of course it's gonna be
going
Clam.
to be the Row.
Clam is going to hold down the point right now. He is currently 11-10 with 37 seconds on the point. Still holding this one, changing the score for more than double the Knight Templar score. And it seems that, Knight Templar actually might be making a little bit of a sweep on through. They're going to have to hope for the best. One's outside the point, but Clam sees it and goes down. That is an absolute shame. Nobody's holding the point, but it is now taken by EO again, and then immediately shut down by the Knights Templar.
Frosty on a 6-kill streak, just slaying from behind in the depths. Louis backing him up as well. He's 17-9 right now. Has no time on the point, but is on a 6-kill streak right now.
Well, it seems like we can tell what each person's job is right now. Frosty is being the slayer. Louis is holding down the point. He's 1:17, and he's got a backup in Clam and Zay if he needs it.
Clam's just causing chaos when he needs to, letting Frosty carry the load as he gets another double. My man's on fire. There's the triple onto King Beast. Frosty feeling himself go for the 4-piece, young man, as Louis finishes up, gets a little bit of a KS, but he still has great positioning. Frosty fragging out. Louis on a 5-kill streak himself, showing up when he needs to, but Knights Templar have control of the point right now. Frosty, he may be fragging out, but he's not pushing up much.
Well, if you see right now, Knight Templar is holding down this point, but they're about to meet major opposition from the Eastern Outlaws. But Ribos says he's not going to have any of it, along with King Beast. They're going to just start shutting all of Eastern Outlaws down. Ribo taking out one from far. Every time we swap over to him, that's when he starts to step up. He says, the eyes are on me, and I'll show you why you should leave it here.
Show me how I can carry the team. As he goes for the bloodthirsty here. He's feeling bloodthirsty as he looks for another. Has the M4 and the MP5 out, so he has a really good positioning in this cave. They may be able to get some chunks on this point.
106, 198. Not as much of a manslaughter as people were expecting, I believe. A lot of people were expecting Knights Templar to get this W, it seems, because nobody really is a fan of Eastern Outlaws due to Louis being on the team. But nonetheless, it's working out really well in their favor.
You think Louis cares what you think about him? The man's 17-13 with 1.5 minutes on the point. He don't care what you think.
Meanwhile, you look at the rest of his team. You've got Zay, who's running 10-17. He's got 46 seconds on point, yes, but he's not the main point bitch. There's 2 people above him on the board for time, and they're annihilating him on the KD feed. So the question is he just not good enough? Is he having an off day? Is this not his mode? What's his situation?
He's got a whole series to recoup, but as Eastern Outlaws strike over 200, they're going to give up the rest of this garbage time on that point. As they rotated early, they can win off this point. So KT's starting to feel a little bit of heat under the belly right now.
KT's going to have to play this series very, very smart if they want to make some kind of comeback. They're 101 points away from the victory of this round. Meanwhile, Eastern Outlaws only needs 40. Eastern Outlaws can no longer win off of this point. They will still have to rotate, but Knights Templar, they can at least give a fight and maybe earn their way back into this series, or at least in this game.
True, as Stretchnuts with the wall bang, Louis with another headshot, but they're just trading out. Louis gets the pistol kill. Can someone stop my guy? As he gets dropped by Zwoozy in the triple kill with the Uzi. Little Uzi Vert on their bitch ass. Goodness gracious, the quad feed!
Oh my goodness.
Go, Swazi! You're gonna show him what meta is your meta, and it's the Uzi for him.
Uzi underrated. You can't change my mind.
True.
All right, Magnifico right now, currently going 13-18. He's in the same boat as Zay right now. He's not doing too hot. His point time isn't that great. So unless those are both ironically playing the same role, and that would be spawn holder, then I don't really know what these two guys are doing. Maybe they're just out
Stretch
of their
nuts
league.
on the bloodthirsty. This is not looking good for KT. They just got slayed out, and there's 20 seconds left till this
Eastern
map's
Outlaws.
over. There's 30 seconds left on the point. Sorry, Eastern Outlaws.
You're good.
Goodness gracious, we'll fix it up after this map. But nonetheless, they're not waiting for me, as they only need 16 seconds left to secure this map 1.
191, 234. It seems Knights Templar has actually really stepped up their game. If they come back, that's really going to show the power that they have, and it'll show what EO is made of.
They got up to 200. They have just been playing these rotations and retakes so well. But with 14 seconds left, this is the final push for the Royal. But there's 10 seconds left and no one's even touched. No one's even contesting.
They're
no one has
about
a
to.
chance. King Beast gets
Hurry.
the double. But is there enough time? There's 2 seconds left. Get on the point.
And that
no
will
one's gonna
be
get there.
round number 1 in favor of Eastern Outlaws.
Says KT Royal on my screen. I know it's lying now, but 250 to 203 with how that game started. Oh, okay, we gotta watch this. Oh, oh, he gets turned on. Is there another one in our feet?
Of course there is. Wazzy. Wow. What a play.
What a kill cam. That's a way to set the tone, even if your team lost.
All right, well, we hate to cut this party a little bit short, but we will need to take ourselves a quick little 3-minute intermission to let Jay Flight and myself recuperate from such an awesome round. So don't turn that dial, don't go anywhere. We will be right back here in the K7 League. Boom.
Game number 2.
That's not what I clicked.
Eyes in the sky, gazing far into the night. I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through. It's true, baby, let the light shine through. If you believe it's true, baby, won't you let the light shine through for you, for you, for you, for you, for you, for you, won't you let the light shine through?
You gotta love when the timer doesn't start. We're professionals.
But we adapt and react
And-
and start the broadcast anyway.
I mean, we could, because I also played the outro. So you know what? Here we go, guys. Get ready for the time warp. All right, are you ready?
Hold on, everybody hold on tight.
All right, we got 7 seconds remaining. What a intriguing 3 minutes. Do you have your team swapped?
Good call, or else that would have been another
That'd
flood
been
for your boy,
awkward.
because your boy just reads what he sees. He doesn't react.
All right, see now it says 3 minutes on the clock again. We're fine. We've never made a mistake here on the K7 League, especially not with your host Spacefish running at
Mistakes?
3 frames per
K7?
second.
Okay.
Let me just see if there's a way I can fix that. I honestly wish I could turn down my frame rate to 30, because then maybe it wouldn't lag as much. Yeah, so hey, if you want to support us over at patreon.com/K7 League, you might be able to buy Spacefish a computer so we can stream without giving his computer a seizure.
We'll get there one day. We can switch over mine sometime too, because I should be good. But we're getting
string did I
ready
just
for this
pull?
map too. Arklov Peak S&D.
Yay!
What are you looking for this match?
I'm gonna look for Louis to show his dominance over KT Royal. That's my hopes. I hate
So
Louis.
more of
Everyone
map
hates
one.
Louis. But he doesn't care if you like him or not. He's gonna just show up and absolutely murder as many people as he can. So he's gonna come in here. He's gonna show his dominance, and I'm gonna be here to watch it the whole way through.
Louis just here to hand out L's all night long, and he showed it map 1. But is he an S&D player, or is he all respawns?
And that is until he forfeits this game. For the record, if Louis forfeits this series and makes his team forfeit this series, I will be giving a $5 donation to Gamers Resort. So hey, Louis, if you're looking to rage quit this match, as the series score is currently 1-0 in favor of ERO.
Let's go.
Look, we're paying a charity for a man quitting a game. What kind of loss is this?
Dude, I feel like I'm hyping up Louis. He's been popping off, bro. Map 1, he kind of carried.
He's good. He's just an asshole.
Hey, I haven't met the guy. To me, he's just a COD with a gun.
He's a
and
COD?
He's gunning kids. He's a COD player with a gun.
I was thinking you were gonna go for COD God, like General Zod.
Oh!
He's also a bot.
My man's a COD god like General Zod. Oh shit.
All right, so let's right off the bat. Let's actually check out the COD God General Zod Louis over here, running a pistol, and I believe he had a sniper rifle as well. Yes, he did. He has the HDR. We also see a Uzi from Zwoozy again. So very, very interesting. Hopefully everybody is within GA rules. I have no idea about the GA rules in regards to class setup, smokes, stuns, all that type of stuff.
I don't know. I just know that we do have refs looking through every loadout throughout every match to make sure.
We have people who know what they're talking about looking into this for us. That way we don't make a fool of ourselves.
But I'd say that it's a 3v3 right now with bomb planted on this B site.
Oh, and it's a swarm going into the B site in blood. Bad. 1v1. Red versus purple. Knights Templar taking the round if they actually defuse the bomb. King Beast 1-0.
Big start from King Beast, but the big play in that round came from... I already forgot who was running the Uzi. Who was running the Uzi?
Zwoozy.
Zwoozy!
It's kind of ironic.
Actually, that's a give me.
It's kind of ironic.
Gimme, yeah.
All right, well,
Zwoozy with the Uzi, starting it off with the double, getting his team what they need for the retake to get that first round win.
Zwoozy with the Uzi and a jacuzzi out here slaying with that thing.
My man chilling, man.
Bro, I'm
Let's
just vibing.
go.
We're having a great night. Honestly, a really good competition. Zwoozy and Louis. If those two were on a team, I'm just saying we could have an undefeated team.
It would be disgusting. But I do want to stick on this round on Rybo. He was the first blood of last round, so we didn't get to see him for long, but he was the entry frag, so he was the one that got traded out.
Right now, he's already flashbanged. He watched his friend get murdered in cold blood down here in the trench, and he's going to seek revenge on Zay right there. Zay stepping up from last round, question mark? Zay is looking off to the side. Rybo, if you push him, you could probably take him out. He is a robot, that is.
But why he just sits, Frosty making his presence be known as it's now a 3v5. Rybo going to push at the perfect time.
Rybo is using the worst camo in Call of Duty history. It is an absolute shame. Rip in the chat for his eyes.
Is he going to catch another here? That's...
Very close as KT are going down. It is a 1v4. We have seen this before. And it's not looking good for them as EO takes the round. Currently 1-1 in this game. In the series, 1-0 Eastern Outlaws leads.
That was great team communication, because as one was getting shot, the teammates were covering their back. Frosty saving Louis before he gets dropped. It's big for Eastern Outlaws.
Eastern Outlaws, ever since they were announced they were coming into the... Oh, wow. There was a side jag. There was a GA violation so far within this game. So there is one warning against Eastern Outlaws so far. I do not know what the cause was. Nonetheless, ever since Eastern Outlaws was announced that they were coming into this league, they have been always known as a powerhouse. And when they did the, hype battles, they weren't showing up very well. They've gotten their team changed up a whole lot since then. Or maybe not a whole lot. I know Louis is a new addition to it. And they've stepped up.
It's a pretty new roster from what I remember.
They have definitely seemed to have stepped up now. They're ready to come out here and compete and win. So far, it's working. So, Frosty right now is on 4-2. Stretch Nuts is 5-1. Now he goes to 5-2 as I acknowledge his existence. We watch his body get dropped and Frosty gets another one.
These shots are ice cold. Gonna get another Frosty 6-2 in the S&D. It's only been 3 rounds. Calm down.
EO currently up 2-1 in this game. Wow, that's not looking good. Okay, what do you think's going through the minds of KT Royal right now?
I don't know. I feel like it just feels like their defenses are falling. Maybe they're a more offensive sided player, but I guess they did win their first round on a retake. So I guess defense can help. They need to take something on offense.
All right, well, nonetheless, we are actually going to go ahead and do a quick listen in on the Knights Templars. All right, give me just one moment while I click over to them and hop into their chat. Oh, rip! I don't have access. You want to know what's worse than that? I don't have access to EO either. So, hey, you know that listening thing I promised you? Yeah, go fuck yourself. You thought, bitch. Well, nonetheless, we're going to watch Stretch Nuts 5-2 over here near the graveyard where nobody else seems to be. He's going to have a nice relaxed day. He's going to remember his old papa, R.I.P. Papa Pauline. Papa Pauline. Stretch Nuts actually does see Rybo go through. He sees 2-3 go through. Shots on one. Oh, he's hurt everybody in there, though. They know where he is, and he is slowing them down. But it's not going to work well enough as King Beast is able to get the plant in. Oh, and he is going to get taken out from the side. That's an absolute shame. What perfect timing from Magnifico. Magnifico actually getting a second kill there, but he does go down to Frosty because his shots are ice cold. Frosty goes down. KT takes the round.
Frosty was on a 5-kill streak, but it wasn't enough. He would have needed 7 to clutch that one out. Sometimes you just gotta hide behind the counter, man. Count a couple shots and then peek back out, you know?
All right, It's Fred has now been giving a warning for GA violations as well.
Oh, so now both sides have?
Unless they are on the same team, but I do not believe that they are. Let's see.
Well, and there probably wouldn't be 2 warnings issued to the same team.
Well, they could for separate players, but also.
Oh, is it individual players warning?
Or that could be for their team. I think It's Fred might be the manager. I don't know. Regardless, I know Louis' team has been given a warning. So looking very bad for them so far. As Stretch Nuts, still a very professional name, goes down. I'm actually going to swap over to my best friend in the world, Rybo. See how he's doing. He's currently 4-4. Not the best in the world, but we've seen a lot worse. Like, nobody in this game, actually. Frosty's currently 9-3. Wow, that's amazing. Rybo watching here through the mid using the absolutely disgusting camo that he worked way too hard to get for it to be that ugly. Currently a 2v3.
That's actually true. I remember Dark Matter feels bad, man.
Dark Matter was so good in Black Ops 4. Frosty stop
double.
it. I can't only watch you, but you draw me in. You're my heroine, man. I gotta keep watching. You just give the best plays. You're 11-3 right now. Absolute GOAT for Eastern Outlaws right now. And as I say that, you get another kill! Frosty, stop!
Man got juked, hit him with the left, then the right, stutter step, and then gunned his ass. What the fuck? Rybo, see you later.
Oh, man.
That's a great play from Frosty. Ice in his veins. Everyone in the game is dead, man. It's crazy.
Not everyone.
Not everyone.
Not everyone. Not everyone can be a Frosty. That's disappointing. Frosty, 12-3. Obviously best on his team. Obviously best in the lobby. I think we found his game mode. Either that or the team he loves to stomp.
Goodness. Rybo with another first blood on Louis the sniper. Rybo decided to pull out a sniper of his own.
Oof. All right. So let's actually take a quick gander at everybody's classes. Nothing out of the ordinary other than an Uzi.
Oh, King Beast is down on bomb. He's going to get gummed through the barrel. Frosty with another kill, 13-3, just adding on to the dominance. Frosty. And it's not going to show the kill streak. He's probably on a super high kill streak, like 4 or 5. But it's not going to see because it resets in between rounds.
Oh, he's going to get Magnifico right as he turns away.
No,
Frosty!
Frosty! He's killing everyone!
Dude.
Bomb's down at A, but is Rybo and Zanza going to be able to stand to this?
Frosty on a 5.0 kill feed. Frosty's fighting a sniper. Let's see if it works out in his favor. I think he saw him right there. Rybo goes down to Frosty!
Who can stop him? Oh, it's only 3-2. Stretch Dust's gonna start the defuse, but he doesn't see Xantha. Xantha's gonna have a good position.
Oh my
But
goodness.
is he gonna just stick it? Is he gonna ninja?
It doesn't matter at all as EO takes the next round because of a ninja defuse. What an awesome trade-off there for Eastern Outlaws. Really worked out in their favor.
Stretch shows how much nuts he really has. Just decides to stick it in the 1v1 to give his team the 4-2 lead.
He stuck his nuts right inside of there and didn't care about the pregnancy. What an awesome situation for Eastern Outlaws.
Not one to pull out,
4-2.
but one to stick all the way through.
Oh boy, we are gonna get age restricted. Zwoozy right now checking out over here by the A-bomb. He's got a few
Rybo, another
swarm.
first blood snipe.
Rybo actually starts stepping up as he swapped over to the sniper rifle. Oh, and everyone's swarming to B, and Zwoozy has seen that. Let's see if he's able to take advantage of that situation. I think he popped his
If
DS, but
anyone's
it
gonna
is
get
back
this,
now.
it's gonna be
He sees
Zwoozy.
one, gets two!
Ooh.
The bomb is planted, though, so KT's going to have to step up just a hair. Get in there! Oh my gosh, Zwoozy almost gets another one. There's two people inside that room right now. We're getting a next-to-bomb view. The defuse, but it's not going to work out. There's not going to be a ninja there. 1v2, Frosty for Eastern Outlaws. 5-2.
No one can stop him.
Oh, we get
He's
to
just
see
having such good timing.
Louis laid there. It was really tactical, but God, Frosty MVP for tonight for sure. Current match score 1-0 Eastern Outlaws. Current game score 5-2 Eastern Outlaws.
Dude, this will be an impressive scoreline in a respawn game mode. My man's going for the highest frags in S&D for this K7 League, 20-4.
We're gonna have to just watch him. I've tried to stay away from him because I've tried to check him out so much, but Frosty is just, oh my goodness.
You can't hop off the human highlight reel. And if he's gonna bring it every round, you just gotta stick with it.
All right, well,
But
Frosty.
AT Royal trying to play towards this B side, which means Frosty's going to be out of position. So we may want to switch over.
But that means
to
he could come around the back and take him out. That's the big thing. Using that AR
should
to
have
shut
that
him down.
for sure. But KT Royal just down 5-2, not feeling good. I mean, you got to shut down Frosty, but going down to the 1v4 just like that. I didn't have enough time. Just 4 kills in the kill feed.
Wow, what an absolute shame. As Eastern Outlaws cleanly takes out KT in this Search and Destroy game. Current series score is 2-0. Eastern Outlaws currently with the advantage.
Frosty the Snowman bringing the blizzard in this S&D to guarantee this map 2 for Eastern Outlaws. Goodness gracious, that was impressive.
Frosty the Killer has a happy trigger finger.
His M4's clean and he has big things.
He likes to suck clean while he hangs with Mr. Clean. Frosty
Damn.
the murderer was happy jolly.
He dropped 20 in one S&D, and now everybody must run free. God damn.
Wow.
So Uzi the Uzi only getting 6. Fortunate.
Okay, Fred was KT's manager, by the way. I got a confirmation on that. I don't
Dude,
care
chat
about
fact
managers.
checking us right now.
I don't check for managers. I check for players.
Yeah.
By the way, for everybody who's asking, I saw a couple of messages about it. Chaos and Monolithic were tied for the best logo within the K7 League, and the official winner is Chaos Gaming.
Chaos game. I mean, well deserved. That
Well-deserved
logo's
logo.
clean.
It's a very nice color. You know, hits home with purple because BSA at the very end of their lifespan before they became absolute morons. Yeah, they were purple. So good on Chaos. But you know what's even better? Taking a 3-minute intermission and not having a technical difficulty to where we have to start it again.
True.
All right, well, we will be right back here in the K7 League. Don't hit the dial because we will be gone for 3 minutes on the dot. We will be back.
game 3 when we return.
Woo! Oh, and we're back. Sorry, I was writing down the top five logos within the K7 League. So, we are having to wait on a quick momentary extra intermission while people get everything set up. So, J-Flight, are you ready to hear the top 5 logos within the K7 League?
Let's do it in order.
All right. Coming in, first place will be Chaos Gaming. Very solid logo. I love the colors. It's very nice. Very good. We talked about this a moment ago. Second place, Monolithic Esports. I mean, I can dig it. It's so nice. It's very, very nice. I want to make sure I have the teams like logos in my head because I forgot because there's 16 teams. It's so chaotic how many teams are in this league and just the level of competition that they are. Coming in third place is Plague.
Dude, that white on black logo. It looks so good.
Coming in fourth, we had these two tied, but I know which one that we're choosing because it's a little obvious. So fourth place is Sting Attack. Very well deserved. Very good. I love their logo. I think it's really interesting and nice. Next is Relentless.
Okay, Relentless, quality as can be. Rounding it off as our top 5, we are getting into this map 3 Gunrunner domination. Hooray! And we can see it end all here in a quick 3-0 for the Eastern Outlaws. That'd be wild.
Yes, it would. Also, by the way, fifth place. I did say went to Relentless. So yay, hooray, Relentless. You're not the bottom of something. Good job.
Dude, I'm going to be honest. we could predict the Louis rage quit, and I still think Eastern Outlaws take this series.
Nah. Well, yeah, with Frosty. When they've got the goat Frosty, yeah, I can see it.
Frosty the Fragger, dude.
Yes! Yes! Perfect. What an awesome, awesome name. Alright, so...
Uzi with the first blood getting it too, but he's gonna get traded up by Frosty. There's nothing you can do. Once you're in the crosshairs, you're dead, as Zanza finds him underneath that, what is that called, a minecart? I haven't played Minecraft in so long, bro.
Oh, dude, we need to play Minecraft together. Have you played Minecraft Dungeons? This is irrelevant.
I have not. I've heard really good reviews.
Oh
As
my
Rybo's
gosh.
starting to... Oh, he may have a really good position here.
Wow! Let's see if he gets it!
Oh, Clam, are you gonna get it?
Oh, Clam! Clam getting up, but he does get killed by Zay.
Zay does make sure to clean up that kill. Zay
man.
feeling a little shit. I feel like Zay's just gone super quiet this series.
Zwoozy currently going 3-2. He's not going quiet. He's using an Uzi, which is out of meta, and still stomping kids.
I mean, he's been at the top of his team's leaderboard for the majority of this series. I mean, other than the domination the S&D where everybody got dominated.
Yes. So
Uzi's been kind of showing up.
interesting thing about KT right now, they seem to be trying to swap A and B on repeat. I don't know if that's because they want to throw EO off of their game, or if it's because they prefer to have the C side.
But Zwoozy might have a really good peek here if he can get Frosty. He gets one on
Nope.
Frosty, but he is going to communicate for the team to turn around, so Stretch Nuts is going to trade that out. As Calamity follows up with another one on Rybo. That's good. But KT Royal, despite getting fragged out, are taking the early lead on the domination.
Frosty even killing his teammate. He kills Stretch Nuts. What a shame, Stretch Nuts.
Darn shame.
Dead on the floor. Cold blood. He was your brother.
Yeah.
How could you do that to him? His mom raised you both and said, now, honey, I need you to do me a favor. Never murder your brother because he's going to come in handy one day. See? He just murdered a man.
Dude, he will watch your back if you just don't shoot him in the back, right?
He won't have sex with your girlfriend. He promises.
That's
Space Fish's job.
Zwoozy may get the triple here. He's looking for a fourth on Louis. No one's going to stop him. Zwoozy the Uzi with the quad feed.
In the jacuzzi.
Somebody get this man in the jacuzzi because he's chilling at 8-3 with 3 caps as well. Wow. Magnifico bringing his own 5 streak right now. They're going for the triple cap. KT Royal coming out hot.
40-33. Currently, the Knight Templar lead. It's looking very schmexy for them right now. As Woozy with an Uzi and a jacuzzi is going 8-3, hiding inside of a minecart, ready for people to swarm him over on B.
Dude, you have to hop onto Magnifico right now on the 6th streak. I'm pretty sure the commentary curse is going to get him here. But if we can avoid that, he's doing something amazing this life. He started off 0-2 and has since gotten 3 caps and 6 kills. Just kind of holding these spawn areas.
Well, right now, he's kind of off on his own. He's about to see somebody in the middle. Nope, they ran up through the boiler room. So he's going to just protect this forest side.
Is he content with holds? Is this why he's been getting 6? He's been holding the spawns and one person walks by every so often.
Hey, it's a strategy that works. As long as you've got enough people attacking other points, you can sacrifice one guy just to keep spawns. See, he's able to take out Louis like it's nothing. 7-2 right now on a 7 feed.
That's crazy. And I mean, he's got King B slaying on the point while he just stays back and preys on the helpless. He's trying to get the C point, getting a little bit more aggro here with King Beast. They're going to have Frosty coming to peek. Frosty may have seen him over that little train cart, but Zay's going to peek, and he's going to get gunned by Mad. That's an 8 kill streak. Mad's just going to back up and play positioning again. He may just go back and see if someone's going to try a back cap A, but he just secures the spawns for him. Playing a super smart game, keeping KT Royal in the lead.
KT 79-43. This is the first time that they've actually been in the lead of a game for a very long time, and I think they're going to take this one. It won't be a clean sweep. It'll be a 3-1, just that I had predicted. Unless KT does the reverse sweep.
Can Mad get this 10? Come on.
Yes, he can!
Wow, that wasn't looking good. Ate the nade, but still was able to trade out the kill. Gets another. Frosty doesn't know what to do. He thought you were done for, but Magnifico had something to say about it as Louis drops him.
Just the voice drop of, oh, and then he gets shit on. That kind of sucks.
Hey, it's how it is when Louis handing out L's, man. There's nothing you can do.
Oh, Frosty even going down. The man, the myth, the legend, finally falling off the high horse. Currently 8-12. The steroids must have wore off as Zay goes into the boiler room, takes one out after doing a nice little spin maneuver, practicing it for his ballet tournament this weekend.
Good for him, styling a little bit, getting those pirouettes in right before the end of round 1. And Knights Templar looking really good, 96 to 56, and this isn't hardpoint, ladies and gentlemen. This is looking like their map, and let's say they win this, they're going to be running back this same map on hardpoint. So you got to feel pretty confident if you're KT Royal to try to make this comeback.
So we do have a side jag, a little bit of insider information for everybody to know. There's currently a dispute going on regarding this game. So apparently in GA rules, it is against the rules for people to be inside of a minecart, and Knights Templar had one of their players doing so. So EO is looking to file for a dispute case.
You'd hate to see the series end like that, especially with the frags coming out on the side of KT Royal, but it may be their first warning also.
It could be. Well, we will find out later on in the series as we keep watching this at the moment being 102-60. Knight Templar in a very comfortable lead, but it could be quickly taken away if they do not play it smart here.
It's true, and I mean, Zwoozy being the point man right now with 5 caps on a 2-kill streak, 15-9 with this Uzi. He's just playing these angles so well. Like, you usually don't think the Uzi's in fashion until he's got the great angle on you. But there's only 32 bullets in that mag, and that mag fires fast.
All right, well, they're looking...
As they're going to get dropped by Eastern Outlaws, KT responding with a triple of their own. Rybo getting free. Good for him, man. Get that B-point, young man. Keep going.
Oh, he almost got another one there. Wow, 3 of them started to swarm on top of him, but that's definitely going to look good for him, as it did slow them down just enough for them to keep holding on to B for a little longer.
And Mad's still playing out of his mind. They are up 123 to 71, but Eastern Outlaws are looking for the Dom right here, but Magnifico's going to stop that B push and try and capture for himself. 17-5 on the day with 6 flag caps. Oh, Frosty. Disgusting.
This seems like an outslaying in the favor of Knights Templar. They could do a reverse sweep tonight just because they seem to have really gotten more comfortable this matchup.
I don't know what it is, but Magnifico looking like a new player. King Beast stepping up himself. Rybo popping off with the quad feeds. It's a new team.
Right now, Rybo 20-10. That is phenomenal. Magnifico 19-7 as Rybo gets another kill over here in the forest. And EO is just out of their minds right now. Maybe the forfeit will happen. I'm just saying, $5 Gamers Resort as Rybo gets nuked.
Oh, what a nade. But that's 3 on the side of Eastern Outlaws. Zanza trying to trade back onto Stretz Nuts. But Frosty's going to make sure to follow that frag out. And so we're going to continue with 2 points on the side of Eastern Outlaws.
91-137.
They are slowly gaining back. Yeah.
Looking very, very clear as a win for Knights Templar. But a triple cap could shut that down immediately.
Zwoozy getting the double, gunning Frosty off that head glitch. Frosty just not feeling like himself. Apparently S&D is his game mode.
F to pay respects, son. Stretch Nuts getting a 2-piece, watching over by the rock. 3! Almost 4 as Rybo's over there. Don't push it. What a terrible decision from Stretch Nuts, who currently has 13 captures.
He wanted to keep the quad feed on the kill feed.
Shouldn't have done it.
I respect it.
I respect the hustle, but I don't respect the practice.
Fair enough. Let's look over here on the King. I was going to say King Beast. He's got an 8-point cap, so he's been doing really good on that front. Only 12-17, though. You expect more frags out of him. And I bet you he will pop up. As he gets 1 there, Zwoozy's going to follow up on Zay. That's a great push to get this B cap. Knights Templar are the only ones with points on the field. They're going to stop the tap today. It's all KT Royal in the kill feed. They're looking for the utter domination if they can just finish this A point.
It's working out really well in their favor as EO is going to begin capturing C. So King Beast playing it smart is going to go ahead and take A from them.
And even though Eastern Outlaws trying to make this late push, it's just a little too late. Domination, it doesn't matter if you slay out. You got to consistently slay out. It doesn't take one wipe to win the game.
And that's really been proven here as Knights Templar consistently giving a beating to Eastern Outlaws. They went down 1 or 2 times. Oh, some body shots there at the very end, I believe that was, at 1 kill. Yep, Magnifico doing some body shots over here on B. They're giving the disrespect. They said, we just shit on you. Get ready for 2 more rounds of it.
Oh, goodness gracious. I mean, whatever gets the juices flowing, the adrenaline pumping, whatever works. 23 and 11 for Magnifico. Zwoozy with another double. His Uzi clean as ever, dude.
All right, all points in favor of Knights Templar. 124-179 as the game is in clear-cut favor of the Knights Templar. Current series score 2-1. EO's still leading.
We're going to be running it right back to Gunrunner for Hardpoint. I mean, let's see if KT Royal can continue the magic. Ribo, double, disgusting. Is anyone else going to peek him? Oh, Calamity, you fucking thought? Using an MP5 like a sniper at long range, getting the triple up on that kill feed. The player we saw today popping off has to be, I mean, Ribo and Zwoozy just hand in hand, about the same amount of captures. Zwoozy had a little bit more defense, playing a little bit more defensive, but both of them just coming through when they need it.
All right, well, we are actually going to be taking longer than a 3-minute intermission. We're going to have to go over some footage involving an understanding of the GA rules and the enforcement of them within the K7 League. So, we'll be back in between 3 to 5 minutes, so do not go anywhere. We will be right back. All right. Boom. I got to click 13 buttons to do so. All right, we will be right back.
Do you remember how you held me then? Now you got me reaching out. And do you see you got me falling in more times than I can get out. Down in the deep of my mind, I crawl for you and you're always inside. Down in the deep of my mind, how long do I got to keep you, to keep you? Down in the deep of my mind, I crawl for you and you're always inside. Down in the deep of my mind, trying so hard not to keep you, to keep you. How long do I got to keep you, to keep you? Trying so hard not to keep you, to keep you. Do you remember how you held me then? Now you got me reaching out. Yeah. And do you see you got me falling in more times than I can get out. Down in the deep of my mind, I crawl for you and you're always inside. Down in the deep of my mind, how long do I got to keep you, to keep you? Down in the deep of my mind, I crawl for you and you're always inside. Down in the deep of my mind, trying so hard not to keep you, to keep you.
Well, the decision's been made. There was a GA violation in regards to camping within the minecart on that map next to Point B. That means it is a
second violation of the series, yeah.
is a second violation for Knights of Templar, meaning the series goes 3-0 Eastern Outlaws.
You hate to have it end like that, but if there is a silver lining, and it may be small, Knights Templar gunned Eastern Outlaws in that game 3. So if they aren't gonna win the series, they gotta feel confident going into this next series to get to get some frags.
The amount of disappointment I feel is immeasurable. I wish this wasn't the situation. We saw an amazing fight there at the very end, and it should have not become a 3-0. I would have loved to keep seeing this fight go on, maybe to a 3-2, maybe even a Game 5, Round 11. And
They were looking to do it, and it just sucks how it ends.
yeah, well, nonetheless, Eastern Outlaws wins tonight's series 3-0 against Knights Templar.
What a way to start off this preseason 4K7 League. Eastern Outlaws, Louis Gunnin kids. I got kicked out of the lobby, so I don't have everybody's names here. But Louis and Stretch Nuts were my players that I was really looking at.
Yeah, but what about Frosty, man? He was out here chilling these kids. Like, he was sending chills up my spine. The dude is really showing off in the S&D realm. Future S&D MVP, possibly? He definitely proved it tonight.
I've never seen anyone drop a 20 bomb in the K7 League.
I actually believe that is a brand new record set by him in Eastern Outlaws. So that's something to make sure that you stay proud of. But how do they feel about winning in a 3-0 because of a forfeit after absolutely getting mollywopped in domination? Is it a little bit of a cheap win? I hate that that's the situation, but it is what it is. So, 3-0.
Hey, if there's a rule book, you gotta follow it, right? That's how we keep the competitive integrity. You'd hate to see it end like that, but there are rules, and there's a reason we follow.
Absolutely, my friend. Well, we're going to do a little bit of a post-game show just here in the stream. Minecraft Dungeons, you're missing out. Do you have Xbox?
I do not. Is it only on Xbox?
No, it's not, but it's free on the Game Pass. So, hey, anybody with a Xbox, get the Game Pass. It's like $1 for the first month. And there's also a free trial. Minecraft Dungeons alone is worth that. You can't convince me otherwise. It's so good. It is absolutely amazing. I played with Sparky and my girlfriend, and we had the time of our lives. Me and Sparky were the power combo, and my girlfriend played with us.
Oh, man.
Yeah, that's definitely what I meant to say. Yeah.
Oh, man. But what a good stream today, man. Even though it ended like that, we had some great highlights throughout that series.
Dude, I am just enjoying casting this league. I'm glad I get to be the broadcast director. I think we've got a very good series of casters here. We've got yourself, we've got Tugboat, Kamaka. This is my side jag on the background. Absolutely love you guys. You're the goats. You've really shown that this league can bring in some of the best, as well as these teams. I mean, Eastern Outlaws versus KT Royal didn't end how it should have ended, but they gave one hell of a competition to watch, and I couldn't be more proud to have gotten to cast it.
It's true, and I don't have everybody's names, but we do, as much as we shout out the cows, we do want to shout out the people that are making it happen behind the scenes. People like Heroism, people like Divine and Cynical that are reffing the games. We really appreciate everybody that helps. Our graphics guy, our statistics guy, everybody's great.
But you know who helps us out the absolute most in the background that we give love to every single episode, but we can't give them enough? That group of people would be our patrons over at patreon.com/K7League. They really keep the lights running. They make sure everything's running smoothly because we get to do stuff that I've been passionate about helping and work with, like releasing a podcast. We have some long-term future plans and everything stuff that we can now accommodate due to the funding we get over at patreon.com/K7League. So Special thanks to Hidden Illusion, Heroism, It's Coop, Sparky, Zanza, Josh Nielsen, TXO Hyper, Clinton Johnson, Dorsey, Jeremy Williams, Quentin DeShazo, Sticky Buds, Chaos Kelly, It's Pumbaa, and Zoopsy. Now, this list, I'm going to be honest with you, might be out of date. But nonetheless, everybody who does support us over there at Patreon, you help out a whole lot. So, every single month we do a giveaway. And
oh shit, sorry.
Oh yeah. So we have the giveaway. I believe Hyper won this month, and it was a flag. So awesome for him. I know I've talked about it a lot, but in the backdrop when we end up doing the podcast, I want to, if we get enough money coming through the Patreon, we can actually set up some cameras and maybe even during the season do it in pre-games. That'd be pretty mint. And have that as the backdrop, the flag as well as a jersey. I think it looks so cool. Now, you were saying?
I was going to say, like, we thank our patrons. We also need to thank everybody at home tuning in. If you haven't liked, if you haven't subscribed, you're missing out. I mean, we're only in preseason and we're getting matchups like that.
Yeah, no, we've got an awesome season coming up, and you guys seriously do not want to miss out on this, because when the season's live, I don't care if it's just me talking into a mic or if it's me and a random guest, but I'd like it to be me and Carrie, because me and Carrie really give a show for our patrons. But when it is season, like week 1 live, we will have a podcast every single week consistently uploaded, because it might not be at full capacity, but we want to make sure you guys are getting what you deserve, and that's what we promised you. So,
and hey, maybe your boy J-Fly might stop by.
That would be pretty mint. Well, until then, J-Flight, where can we find you?
J-Flight, that's Jayflyt, across all the platforms. Unless you're looking at Twitter, that's J-Flight Tweets, because I'm nice with it like that on the branding.
Yeet.
What about you, Spacefish? Where can we find you?
You can find me over at Twitter at _space_fish. You can see our lovely faces there on screen. Mine's definitely not covered by a drawing I made in the span of half of a minute.
It's so pretty. What is not pretty is the Comic Sans, though. Ugh.
Hey, the Comic Sans is absolutely beautiful. I have to throw out, Real Love started playing in the background, and I thought that I had accidentally swapped over to our intro video. They sound really similar. They're like perfectly in tune with one another. I really love the intro. Oh my gosh, our voices being in it was awesome. Like, every time I watch it, it gives me goosebumps, because it gets me such into the mood. It's perfection. What an awesome intro.
Link on the stream. It's crazy good. Shoutouts to whoever edited that. Was it Ryoshi?
Yeah, no, that was not Ryoshi. We did an outside source.
It was so good.
All right. Well, nonetheless, speaking of that intro video, a little bit more on the sad, depressing side. J-Flight, no matter how much I want to talk to you all night, I gotta sleep, man. I'm so exhausted. I worked all morning, and I've worked all week. I've worked 59, 60 something hours this week. I'm exhausted.
Goodness gracious.
Yeah, dude, I'm dying. Well, nonetheless, thank you all so much for watching. And if any updates show up or something happens, we'll make sure to post it on Twitter over at, I think it's at K7 League, right?
Yes, sir. And K7League.com.
Yes, for anyone who didn't know about it, like I forget we do. All right, nonetheless, I've been Spacefish. This has been J-Flight. And we love you all very much. Bye-bye!
Have a good night. Okay, let's go.
I'm improving our outro song! Because it got stale for a long time. Yeah! And then it abruptly cuts off because nobody would send me the end.